Hello, good morning. Today is Saturday, December 18th. I am about to go home in like 2 hours-ish. Um, but I just wanted to talk about some things that like are going through my mind right now. I'm leaving for a month. Our winter break is a month long. So that means I have a lot of stuff I want to bring with me. Like my PC, my plants, because I'm gonna be gone for such a long amount of time. I don't want to stop working for a month. Um, and then like I have hobbies and like so much stuff I love to bring with me. So I have like one, two, three, four bags, which is actually pretty good for me. Um, and then I have my PC, my monitor. I'm only bringing one, and then 3 boxes of plants. Then all my paintings and stuff. And a lot of the stuff I'm gonna end up like leaving at home, like my paintings, and I think I'm gonna leave like half of my plants home, and some of the books. So I'll be coming back probably with less stuff, except it's Christmas, so I might be coming back with a little bit more. But it's just like kind of hard, I guess, like having to be bouncing back and forth from all these places, and like it's hard to like be a small business owner and to be disabled and have all of these things I need to bring with me, and like having to balance all of that. Like this is the last time I'm gonna have to move anything until like I move out in 6 months. So like I won't have to deal with this again because our spring break's only a week long. But it's just a little overwhelming, and like I can handle it, and like literally like like my dad's picking me up in a car, so we have the space for my stuff. It's just that like because I do so much, I have so much stuff, and it kind of gets overwhelming in some ways, like because I like don't live here, like this is a like temporary living situation until I get an apartment or until I move to my next dorm, like whatever happens. And it's just like having to bounce back from like all these different places and try to figure out like what I can bring with me, what I need to bring with me is just kind of overwhelming, because like I stream, I do YouTube, I run a small business, like I do art stuff, like I have so much stuff, and like my PC is like the central point of all of that stuff. So like if I don't have my PC, I can't do anything. So like I'm gonna be at my house for like 3 weeks. We're gonna be at my cabin for a week, which is the time I'm gonna take off from work. But like just having all of this stuff and bringing it back and forth, like in a way I kind of feel guilty, or like I'm gonna be judged for it, like because I'm bringing all my stuff down to put downstairs before they get here, so I don't have to like go up and down when they're here. But like I don't know, like I just have a lot of stuff because I do a lot of stuff, and it's valid the amount of stuff I have because I do so much, but it's still just like having to lug it back and forth places is just a little overwhelming sometimes. But I'm gonna be home for a month, which is gonna be nice. I can like recenter and do the work I want to do and just chill, feel a little more stable for a bit. Not that I feel unstable here, it's still just like what I said, like the moving of stuff back and forth and not having like a center point where things can stay, because like I have to have everything here for like the 9 months, not nine, it's like a year. Like however long I'm here for college, and then bringing it home for summers or whatever, and then going back and forth. And I think it'll be better once maybe like I have an apartment, and like that will be my center point. I think it's just hard being in kind of like limbo of the in between of like having no real permanent residence that's like here, if that makes sense. I don't know. And I think that just comes with age and independence and everything like that. And it will come in time. It's just right now having to bounce back and forth places and bring stuff back and forth. It's just a little overwhelming, but it'll be okay. It's not that much stuff. It's just that like I have small bags. Like I literally don't have a duffel bag big enough to fit like 2 weeks worth of clothes, so I'm using a laundry bag. I have my backpack filled with books, and I think a lot of the books I'm probably gonna end up leaving home, just to free up some space. And that's the other thing, is that like I have 4 drawers for clothes, 3 drawers on my desk for desk supplies and like art supplies, and then like 2 cubbies. and trying to fit like your entire life into that small amount of space can be very overwhelming, I think. And I've done it, but sometimes I stare at it and I'm like, how am I gonna move this all home? Like, I don't know if anyone else, like, and I don't know if I'm wording this correctly, but if anyone else can relate to this, like, I'd be happy. I don't know, I just would like to hear if anyone else has felt this. And I talked to a few of my friends and they said they felt the same thing. It's just an interesting time. And then with all the uncertainty with like the new variants and stuff, it's just like, I don't know, it's just a mess, but it'll be okay. Everything works out in the end. And I think it's just like, I also like had to move my PC from the little corner it's in, and it was like heavy and I was stressed, and I don't know. But what I keep on telling myself is like, I only have to do this like once more this year. Like, I'm bringing it back to home, and then I'm gonna bring it back here, and then it's gonna stay here for like 6 months, and then I move out. So it'll be okay. It's just dealing with it sometimes is a little overwhelming, but I think I just don't like moving. And this isn't even moving, but like, I think I'm kind of like a homebody, and I really value having like a central space that is like my home base. And obviously, like, I still belong in my family's home. I'm not saying that, but like, it's still like being between two places and not really having my own place, and then just like all of that can be a little overwhelming. But yeah, I'm getting through it. I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I need to go do dishes. Hello, beautiful beings. I hope you are having an amazing day. I'm home, which is actually very nice. My dad picked me up yesterday from the city, and we drove 4 hours back home. And then we had sushi for dinner. Last night was kind of rough. I'm like not used to this mattress, so it was actually really uncomfortable, and I'm still in a lot of pain. But I got still a decent amount of sleep for the amount of time I was up. But it's okay. I'm actually feeling pretty energized, and we went to the farmer's market this morning, which was really nice. I just did some yoga because I wasn't able to do it this morning. But yeah, it's honestly been very nice to be home. I've only been here for less than a day, but being able to drop into my rituals and practices like in a like lone area, like I have my own room, is very nice. Just not having to like function with another being like in your space is very nice, and I'm very grateful for this time home. Also just because of the variant and the pandemic that is still like going on, but like how bad it's gotten in the city in the past like few days. Like honestly, it's nice to get out of there for a little bit and get away from that fear. And obviously it's everywhere, but like living in such a concentrated area, it can be very stressful. I'm getting my booster this week, which is great, but yeah, I'm very excited for the time I have here, and I'm gonna be at my cabin next week for the holidays. But yeah, I'm very excited for the transformation I feel I'm going to go through this month. I have a lot of plans that I want to see through, especially with like my YouTube and stuff. I have some new ideas and new things I want to do, so I'm very excited for that. But I think this is where we're going to leave off today's video, just because I wanted this mainly to be about coming home. And I do have some things I would like to do soon. I also have my camera back. I'm not using it right now, but next video I will be using my camera, which will be very nice. But I hope you have or had an amazing holiday. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!